And like I said before we went on the break, we are going to Wenchiki. Wenchiki is actually in the northeast region, and the people in Wenchiki are actually appealing to the government and benevolent individuals to come to their aid, and it's all because of issues of potable water. These people have no access to potable water. There's actually a report here by our northeastern regional correspondent, Mohammed Aminu M. Alabera. So let us watch this, and then we come back and have a conversation on it.
The water situation in Wenchiki reflects a broader challenge across the Cherpune district, where there is no pipe-borne water. Residents rely mainly on dams and boreholes, many of which have broken down, forcing them to share and save water sources with animals. The dam often dry up by December or January, shortly after the rains end in mid-October. This year's poor rainfall has further worsened the situation, leaving residents struggling to access water for domestic use. Some residents who spoke to ChannelOne News shared the daily hardships they endure in search of water.
Look at animals that we share with. They defecated inside. Animals feces, while we humans also drink it from it. You see, the water is already contaminated. So we are appealing to philanthropists, we are appealing to government, we are appealing to NGOs to come to our aid to get potable water.
Right now we are in November. By December, no matter whom you are, whether you are a married person or a bachelor, you don't have a woman. Because the woman goes to search for water from the bush. Why? Because the dam, we have a dam behind here. But by the end of December, the whole place will become dry. The nurses they are talking of, they will all faces problem with water. Very soon, it's only chief that may be supporting them with a donkey cart to get them water to drink or do any other house activities.
Wenchiki, the second largest community in the district, has its paramount chief joining the appeal, calling on government and development partners to intervene by providing boreholes or other sustainable water systems.
We are still appeal to government NGOs. We are using this ChannelOne platform for appeal. So for our dam rehabilitations, we need support. NGOs, government, any religious persons who can come to our aim to support Wenchiki for potable water, so that we can be very, very, very happy.
The quality of water across the Cherpune district remains a major concern. The Wenchiki Dam is choked with weeds and animal droppings, posing serious health risk. Women who bear the burden of fetching water for their household say they can no longer cope and are appealing for urgent government support.
I can't even cope for them. If the women can cope, I really can't cope just by watching this. This is too much. And I didn't know what to expect because I've never watched this report prior to now. But watching this report, I mean, this is just too much. This is just too much. These people are drinking the same water with animals, and their legs are in the water. The animal's leg is in the water. The animal is defecating into the water. It's just, and it's Ghana.
Yeah, we have issues in this country.
And it's Ghana.
A lot of issues that maybe we are taking certain things for granted. But Aminu M. Alabira is joining us, the gentleman who filed the report, to tell us more about the report and also the situation in Wenchiki. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, boss.
Assalamu
alaikum.
Malaikum salam. I trust you are doing well as well.
By His grace, alhamdulillah.
I want to find out from you, the population in Wenchiki, can you share with us how many people reside in Wenchiki?
Thank you so much, and good morning to our cherished viewers. Wenchiki is the second largest community after Cherpune, and the population there is close to 4,000 people living there. Yeah, boss, it will interest you to know the whole of Cherpune district. It is not only in Wenchiki community that are having this issue with water. Cherpune town itself, or the whole of Cherpune district, there's no pipe water.
Wow.
The
Is
whole of Cherpune district, there is no pipe anywhere in the Cherpune district. They all depend on dam and stream waters.
right.
And it has to do with in the rainy season like this, that is the time they have water abundant. But as soon as the rain stops, like it is now, currently we are in the dry season is picking up in the region here. And communities around that area have started bearing the brand. Animals and human beings, they all use the same water. And the safety of the water is something. Those people defecate around. So seriously, if I am there for a report, I actually sometimes go with my own water bottles in my bag. So that if I go there, I don't usually take water around that place because I cannot vouch for the safety of the water in the area.
Right. Are there water bodies in Cherpuni and also Wenchiki, apart from the dam?
There are streams where people usually farm rice and things. And these days, because they use chemicals to spray the weeds and other things, that one too is another thing that is seriously affecting the people.
Right.
The river Oti or the Blackwater is a bit far away from Cherpuni. And people over there is donkeys and other things that they use. The tricycles, popularly called the yellow, and they are not available in that community. Seriously, Cherpuni is still a very deprived area. Talk less of Wenchiki. Because if you go to Cherpuni, it will take you another hour to reach Wenchiki.
All right.
So, seriously, life there is terrible.
All right, so I saw the use of donkeys to help them transport their water. Is that like the only way to transport water?
Yes, like I said, donkeys are the source or the vehicles through which they carry water in Cherpune, except motorbikes and other things. Unlike other places where there are tankers or this is fetching water. Cherpunu or Wenchiki, no, there are no tankers. There are only donkeys that people will put drums inside and then move to the dam side to fetch.
And for how long has it been like this? And apart from asking how long has it been like this, has there ever been a time that they had like, say, Ghana water?
For how long it has been like this?
Yeah.
I think since the beginning of the Cherpune district, it has been this way. Because Cherpune, like I said earlier, they have never seen a pipe water, except maybe the DCEs, the MPs. They will, in a way, maybe have mechanized boreholes in their homes. But for the population or the public, no, they all depend on the dam. And talking of them ever seeing Ghana water or something, if you remember last year, there was water shortage over there, and people have to transport water from all the way from Yendi, Nalergo to the place. I remember I did such a report too. So Ghana water is something else in the whole of Cherpune district, not only in Wenchiki.
All right. You talk about DCE and the MPs probably having their own boreholes or stuff like that. But do they know about this situation? And if they know about this situation, what have they done to help with the situation?
Talking about they knowing about this situation, they are also living. They are also living in that situation. So definitely they are aware. It isn't that they are living somewhere or somebody will have to tell them. They themselves are aware that this is the station over there. And the current DCE, in my conversation with him, tells me that there are plans that he has on his table to do. He outlined a number of communities that he wanted to assist with boreholes for now. So, talking about they knowing, seriously, they all know about the issue.
Wow, interesting. Alabira, you just hold on for us. Be on the line. Let's engage the assembly member for Wenchiki electoral area, Banier Panchani Abubakar, who is joining us via phone. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You're welcome.
First of all, I want to find out from you, as the assembly member for Wenchiki electoral area, what more can you share with us concerning the water situation in your electoral area?
The water situation in Wenchiki electoral area is very bad. Even we can't, I don't know how to even relate it to. Now we are in November. Even how to get water to Bafura is a problem. It's just a problematic. And then they constructed some dam for us for the past 7 years, and then it has washed away, and then as of now it is completely dried. So what we do to survive is we have to travel from Wenchiki to the river Oti before we can even get extreme river water, which is about 68 kilometers, and it's not everybody who can even go there to fetch that water. So the water crisis in Wenchiki is very, very bad.
Wow. Well, here in Accra, sometimes if some communities do have or are facing a water shortage or challenges, there are containers or tankers rather that will move around at fees to bring water to their various homes. Is it like that in Wenchiki?
No, here we don't even know what we call water tank that will carry water and go around. We don't have such.
And do you, are there sachet water that is being sold, or bags of sachet water that people can also use in their homes?
Yes, there's a sachet water that people can use in our home. But here is the case, it's not everybody who can even afford to buy. That's just the problem.
Is there a health facility in Wenchiki?
There's a health center.
So how do they go about their day-to-day activities with the water that you have?
That is where I wanted to even talk about. That place even have made a complaint to our DC and then some NGOs about that issue. There's no water in the facility. So even if anytime a woman go there for a delivery, how to get water to wash the baby is a problem. Sometimes you even be on your bed and they'll call, "Honorable, we need water," because some woman has come and delivered here. Then you have to find a way of getting a jerrycan to go and fetch the water and send to the facility.
Wow.
There are also lack of water. There's no water. So we had some, they dig some for us the last time, but there's not enough water. Even currently to open it, there's no water that is flowing there.
What is the problem? Because you made mention of boreholes being constructed and you are not able to get water. Is it that there's a problem with the ground or the soil itself that is having a toll on you, or some form of mechanism or strategy or technology has to be used to ensure that the people of Wenchiki get water every day?
Even though it's not all area in the community has that problem, but some area has water. It's just the mechanic that will have the challenge. Most of the borehole are spoiled, and then we're finding it difficult to, work on it.
What results in it getting spoiled? Is it that it's not being used well, maintenance culture and all that?
Before I came, most of them have even spoiled because of lack of maintenance and the way they use it.
Wow. This is in which constituency?
Chiriponi constituency.
Chiriponi constituency. What's the name of your MP?
Honorable Seidu Alaji.
Okay, Seidu Alaji. Is he aware of this situation?
He's aware.
What has been his sort of plans to get resolved? Because MPs
always they promise will come and do it, and they don't come.
And he's been there for how many terms?
No, that is his first time.
This is first time. So previously
Yes.
was the MP?
Honorable Razak.
Okay. And what did he also do?
Well, that's the same. When he was there, he was also promising that he will come and then work on the pump, the pipe. So he voted out. He didn't come.
Is it difficult getting connected to the Ghana Water Company or Ghana Water Limited or company? Ghana Water Limited, say, treatment plant. But before that, is there any treatment plant in the area that you think that people of Wenchiki can be connected to get a constant supply of water?
Well, if we have the dam that has wash away, if like we had like we get any assistance from any of the department, like the government or any NGO that will come and put the dam into a standard one, I think that one will be able to supply the community enough water. But you know, when they were constructing the dam, that was the previous. But then your mama first administration, and when he voted out, then it was just abandoned. So it washed away.
Oh, so there's a dam which is supposed to be fully constructed.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we are praying that this government will look at that now, that because it was started during their era, so definitely it will be completed. We are hoping and praying so. But have you gotten any report from your people, say your constituents, as to whether there are some health implications because they are not getting potable water? You made mention of the fact that even getting water to take your bath is even a big problem.
Yes. There's a lot of concern, and day in, day out, anytime they see you, are you able to contact MP or DC concerning our water issue? And I'll tell them yes, and say then you should just do fast and come and give us in favor. If not, before we get into the rainy season, it will be another issue again. So the last assembly meeting we had, I raised that issue in the assembly meeting that, in fact, we are in a serious crisis. They have to respond to our grievances. If not, we find it difficult to even get a drinking water. So they told me that they'll see to it and then they'll come and work on the borehole. Up to now, I've not heard anything.
Abubakar, did you follow them for the campaign 2024?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
All right. So I just want to ask, can you paint a picture for us, especially how it looks like in the dry season, since you've experienced this for a while?
You mean the dam or the borehole?
No, the whole situation at Wenchiki. When it's the dry season, like the December now, how do people cope? Can you paint a picture for us?
Okay, I can send a picture, but currently I'm not in Wenchiki.
No. Not you sending a picture. Just give us a description of what the whole situation is like. How far people have to go and get water. Sometimes we don't use water. Like, tell us what it is.
Well, that's why I started by saying that even now, those that can afford, some use a donkey truck or motorcade to travel far, like 52 or 58 kilometers to the river.
Okay.
Before they can get water for their family members. And those that they can't, some of them, it take them 2-3 days before they come back.
Huh? Oh.
Yes.
Wow. Anyway, Banya Pachini Abubakar, Assembly Member for Wenchiki Electoral Area, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
We are most grateful.
Right.
Wow. 2 to 3 days without taking your bath because you do not have water in your area, in your community. Like we keep saying that, Charlie, Ghana is not only Accra. So if there are some things that are supposed to be given to people in these, so to speak, rural areas, it should be done, and it should be done well, because see, you stay in a community where you have to battle with cattle, you have to battle with animals, you have to battle with whatever it is to get water. And we are 68 years old, mind you. We've moved far away from the stage where people will say that they gain independence, and we have gained independence and we are 68 years old. Some of these things shouldn't even come up at all, because see, something as basic as water should be in almost every community. People shouldn't be struggling to get water. We asked the assembly member if really they could get access to sachet water. He said yes, they do, but
not
you don't have the financial muscle to buy them. You
because
can't
you're not just
afford.
because you're not just buying one bag.
You'd have to buy, and imagine you have like
bags.
3, 4, 5 children, and they are supposed to go to school every morning or something. You cannot.
And you have to cook.
Yes, you have to cook as well, and you would have to wash. So imagine you are not getting water to even bath. Talk less of washing, or maybe using that same water to wash your utensils or your clothing. So you can tell the struggle they are going through up there in Wenchiki. But Aminu, I think, is still on. Let's engage Aminu. Okay, Aminu is off, but we'll be working the lines to see if we can get other officials from the area to speak to as to what really the concern is. This is in the Chiraponi area. And definitely, Aminu made mention that in the Chiraponi district, definitely they have issue with water. I should think that there may be a bigger problem. Sometimes it's someone would say it's the topography or it's the area that they find themselves. So you find it difficult trying to drill water. But we've seen people get into drilling and all that, and they're able to tap water. And for these areas, I should think that the water is even going to be fresh.
It should be fresh if they find water.
If they find water.
Yeah, it should be.
Because I'm not sure that maybe anything like Galamsey is happening there.
Exactly. So it should be fresh.
It should be fresh.
But the only thing is, even if they find water, or maybe there's a stream that has clean water, they will still have to share with the animals.
Well, if there is a borehole, that maybe it's a mechanized borehole and they have to...
Okay, that will work.
Yeah, that will work. But also what he made mention of the fact that the assembly member says that most of the boreholes couldn't be maintained well and they are destroyed. So if you have a borehole that you've used for 1, 2, 3 years and it's destroyed, certainly the NGO or the benevolent individual or the organization that came in to do that borehole may not be able to come in and construct another one. So there should be a maintenance culture as well, because if it gets spoiled or it's destroyed, it affects all of us. And you would have to travel long distances to go and fetch water. And I didn't even ask him about how children go about their day-to-day activities, because you would have to get water before you'd go to school. You have to take your bath. And what if you are not able to get water to even take your bath? You've not washed your clothing. You are putting a burden on the teachers, because they will now be inhaling in the classrooms. And they will be going about. See, it has its own ripple effect. Like yes, because I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you as a teacher, and you come to the school, you've not taken your bath, you've not washed your clothing and all that.
Even
how
the
do you
teacher
want
might
me?
not
Yes,
water
how do you want me to survive?
No,
in the
even the
class?
teacher probably doesn't have water to.
We have Shani Kofi Amadu, who is a DCE for Chirepone, joining us. I think this is the second time he's joining us on the show for us to talk about water issues. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
I trust you're doing well.
Good. I'm also doing well.
Of course. We've come to you again with water situation. It looks like the Chirepone district has a big problem when it comes to water supply or water issues. Let's hear from you. What is the situation in Wenchiki, and what you know, what are the plans for the people of Wenchiki?
Actually, let me say good morning to all of you, and also say good morning to the good people of Chirepone. In regards to the water situation in Wenchiki, in fact, assembly alone or government alone cannot do it. But there's NGO, CSM, the Coastal State Stability Mechanism, they are in the district. When they came to my office, that was last week, we put it before them. And they have accepted my request to work on the dam at Wenchiki. You know, there's an old dam there, which was cut off a bit 5 or 6 years ago. So the CSM are here to come and start work on the dam. And apart from that, Assembly is also ready to support the CSM, either physical, either cash or whatever, to do the rest. I mean, the dam for the good people of Wenchiki.
Okay, so it looks like there's a plan to get water for the people of Wenchiki.
Yes, mashallah, there's a plan.
But I'm sure you've stayed in this area for a very long time. The reason why you are now the district chief executive for the area. In the past, we know that construction of boreholes have been done every now and then, and the people all have been getting water and all that. What will you say that the challenge is with the construction of the borehole that eventually has led to this situation that we would have to now wait for the full construction of a dam before the people of Wenchiki can access potable water?
The one option is that you see here, that particular dam that I'm talking of was constructed somewhere 2016, 2015. Then when it started off somewhere 2017, up to now, they haven't worked on the dam. So we did a borehole for them, about 3 boreholes last year. And also last 2 years, we had another borehole through the same organization, that is the NGO, the CSM. They provided them 2 boreholes. That was last 2 months. One we went and then commissioned. So in Wenchiki, apart from constructing the borehole, if not the construction of the dam, the borehole will not be enough for them. As last said that the water saving in Siripeni district on the ground is not there. It's not enough. So our best option is construction of dam or proper dam. And also tapping the water from when we meet Siripeni Township from River Oti will be the best way. But the boreholes, some of the boreholes, there's not enough water because the water on the ground is not stable.
Wow. So there's a bigger problem that has to be resolved.
Yeah.
Wow. From what we are saying, it doesn't look like you people would get the people in a sort of solution anytime soon. Is there a timeline that you are looking at, say in the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years?
Because of the rainy season, the CSM wanted to start that was 3 months ago. And they said, no, far as it's raining or there's water in that particular portion, that dump, they want the rain to take over. Or once the dry season starts, they will come and work on it fully. Construct new one completely for the good people of Wenchiki. New one. New dam. So I'm sure with the support of the CSM, the water problem in Wenchiki will be solved. And also that of Assembly.
All right. Do you know when exactly, if you had to put a timeline to it, when do you think this will be solved?
Well, actually, I just returned from Accra. I'm here to meet the field monitor for CSM, who is also happy to meet in Siripeni, so that he will give him the time when they are planning to go there and also see the way forward to support them.
Anyway, so for now, what can you say that the people of Wenchiki and Chirepone in general, how should they go about their day-to-day activities as they battle with potable water supply?
What I can say to the good people of Chirepone as well as that of Wenchiki is that we are here to provide 10 number boreholes. We are just going to start very soon. We have open tender for that, and the contract will be awarded at least little by next week for them to start digging the boreholes. And also assure them that with the support of the CSM, next month, definitely, that was the information I was told, that next month they will be aside and then start working on the dam.
But as we are looking at this timeline, next month, next week, next 2 years, and all that, have you heard or have you been told of any health implications that these individuals or the residents are battling with as a result of the non-availability of water?
No, not all that severe or the health implication, no. Only that the little information or the report I'm getting is sometimes when they go to the hospital, there's likelihood of typhoid in the district. Typhoid.
Wow, typhoid. That's a big one. Okay, Shani Kofi Amadou, DC, ChannelOne, thank you so much for your time. We are grateful. We are just hoping that at least you get the needed help you need as the DCE.
You do what you can do and get them potable water.
Yeah, very important. For now, as I can say that I wouldn't want to be in your shoes at all, because your area is really battling with potable water supply. Thank you so much for your time, sir. We're grateful that you joined us, and at least you've told us what the plan is like to get the issue resolved and also to get water for the people of Wenchiki in the Chirepone district. And we are just praying that all plans that have been put in place by the various authority at least will materialize. And also, benevolent individuals out there, you would want to support the people of Wenchiki, because you wouldn't want to stay in such a community where you'd have to battle with cattle, or you'd have to battle with whatever it is, so you can get the little water in the area, or you're sharing with animals. The big problem that I still wouldn't want to understand, or I'm finding to really
hard
come to terms with,
yeah.
bathing for 72 hours.
So, with the school situation, the teacher might also not have water.
Yeah. So you're not taking your bath.
Everywhere.
No, you are not really taking your bath for 72 hours. Really. Because you do not have water. And you would move
I just
about.
I just thought about the whole thing. I'm thinking about women and girls in their periods.
Yes. How are they going to go about it?
The women and girls in their periods, who probably do not have access to pads and have to use reusable pads or reusable materials that they have to wash, and there is no water to do all that.
The issue is bigger than we are thinking.
Yeah, it's actually a bigger problem.
We are looking at it in holistically. We have to put everything into its
context,
rightful place. Health-wise, I think the health part is even the biggest, because see, you do not have water, you can't cook your sumptuous meal you'd want to cook. You wouldn't have the water to even wash that meat you are purchasing, or the food items you would have to purchase well. Now, when it comes to the cooking, you don't know what kind of water you're adding to the food ingredient, even on the fire to cook. Then after, when you're washing your hands, even to eat that food, you don't know how best you are going about the washing of your hands. Then after you are done eating, you have to drink water to push down the food. You understand? You don't know what water you are taking and you are drinking, away from what is you are consuming in there. Now, washing your clothes, you don't know what water you use to wash your clothes. You don't know what water you use to wash yourself. You don't know what water you use to wash your shoe, or whatever is it, even to mop your room. Let's go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll bring you more on the show. This is pathetic, and I think that immediate action must be taken to solve the problem in Chirepone and bringing it down the people of Wenchiki. Stay with us here on Breakfast Daily.